What's up, guys? Collector B here. We are back on the channel and we have lots of cool stuff today. Got some mail calls and found some really cool stuff. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully you guys have Monday off, can spend time outside, barbecue and everything like that. It's beautiful here. We are doing that today. But we are doing our toy haul video first. So if you are new, please like, comment, and subscribe. We put something out every Sunday, and then some random videos here and there. So for all of you who keep coming back, thank you. You guys are amazing. So not much really out in stores that I'm looking for. Targets still have Ninjettis. I actually did find more this week. I have them. I don't need any more. But I've been having some fantastic luck at Gamestop. Every time we go to Gamestop now, we walk away with something, which is crazy because I usually never shop at Gamestop. Walmart's been pretty dry for us, but you know, we did find some good stuff. So let's get into it. Couple things on here I just found today actually, and I just kind of wanted to show them. So, but we have some stuff I'm super excited about. So let's go ahead and move some stuff. Yeah, we're excited about that. But we're going to show these first. So, I didn't know that these came out, but these are something I just wanted to show. So if you guys are interested, these are at Walmart, and they have a big pallet display. I'll actually pop a photo in right here. Ran into that, kind of like the Batman display that they did, where it's a bunch of movie stuff, little boy t-shirt, well, little kid t-shirts. Sorry, that's...
Yeah, come on. I like dinosaurs too.
Okay. Anyway, so little kid t-shirts, these little Hot Wheel cars, remote control car, blankets, maybe?
Towels,
some other stuff. But they have a bunch of these, which is really cool. A lot of the vehicles I wasn't really interested in, but I had to get...
The OGs.
The OGs. This guy and the Jeep. What is this? The Wrangler?
Oh my gosh.
What is it?
It's an Explorer.
Is it an Explorer? Is it actually an
It says it on there.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, Ford Explorer. 93 Ford Explorer. Sorry. There you go. And then a 93 Jeep Wrangler. A Wrangler's a Jeep. I don't even know why I said that. A Jeep and jeans. So, but yeah, so these were actually 94 cents. Not 96 cents, 94 cents. So really cool. I just picked these up. I don't collect a lot of Hot Wheels, but I did want to get these for the Jurassic Park collection I have, and they're just, you know, since the new movie comes out here shortly, they're putting a lot of stuff out. So they do have a bunch of other ones. I didn't take a picture of the actual pallet open, but definitely check your Walmarts. I mean, 94 cents, yeah. I'll take it. I thought they were going to be like $2, $3 a piece, which still, I still would have got them. But those are really cool. So found those this morning at Walmart. So check your Walmarts if you're interested in that. Next thing we're going to do, we're just going to roll right into it here. Charmander Pop. Now, this is something I just grabbed. I like Pokemon. I'm not a huge Pokemon Pop person. I only have Dragonite and Alakazam, but Charmander was pretty awesome to add to the collection. So we decided to get him. He is popping up all over Target, as you saw as she turned around the box. He is not part of a wave, so he is a single, which is interesting. They did Squirtle like that as well. Nothing
makes no sense though.
It doesn't,
because Pokemon basically come in waves.
Well, so I don't understand how they've been doing. I mean, it's like 3 random ones here and there, but pretty cool. I like Charmander a lot. I mean, Charizard's one of my favorites, so he does come with his back thing. I remember I showed the Alakazam one, and the wife was like, "Ooh, cool!" But that one's cool. That one's fire. So that's cool. So this is something just little. I just wanted to get him. That's annoying though. Okay, his head moves. So there he is. Nothing crazy. Just a little Charmander Pop. The one thing I did say was annoying is if you look underneath his face, there's the stamp of the copyright. And all that stuff right underneath his jawline. So kind of a bummer there. You can't see. No, you can't. But he is really cool. I almost wish they would have made him glow in the dark because his head kind of looks like it's almost translucent, you know? But not really, I guess. Whatever. In the light. In the light.
Okay.
But really cool. I like it. I love these Pokemon Pops. Well, most of them. I usually only get my favorites, but Charmander's pretty cool. I love his tail. Looks really good. So nothing crazy. Just wanted to show you guys that. I know a lot of you aren't huge into pops, but these were just little things we found. Just want to show them. So like I said, at Target, I'm sure he'll probably be at Walmart. I have not seen Pokemon Pops at Walmart, though. Not very many, at least. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man. So we got some really cool stuff here, and
The lunchbox.
yeah, I really want to save the lunchbox, though. We'll do the lunchbox. All right. So like I said, GameStop. We walk into GameStop on Thursday, and man, these WWF Pops have been killing me lately. They are so cool, and they just look great. So I didn't even know, but bam! They have this Mankind lunchbox, which really weird because it doesn't really tell you what's in it. Here's the whole lunchbox. Doesn't say. Now, it is sealed, which means that there's actually stuff in it, which I really like that they do. I think if you're going to do these cool lunch boxes like this, you should throw stuff in it. Does it? Where does it say?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Socks, lunchbox, pin. Interesting. Okay, well it does, but really small print. But anyways, I like that they do this. Like when you're gonna give me a lunchbox like this, like a collector's lunchbox, I want stuff in it. I didn't grab the NWO one. I saw that at Walmart, but there was nothing in it. So maybe there was supposed to be something in it and somebody stole it out. Because it is Walmart, you know? So, we found this at GameStop. I'm stoked. I want to see this. And we will pop this open. Figure out what's inside. The lunchbox itself is actually really cool. I just don't collect lunchboxes. Like, honestly, it would be something I would collect because I do think it's cool. I love the cover. The cover is fantastic. The sides are going to be exactly the same. They both have Mankind on the side with Sako. And then, obviously, like I showed on the back, he just has his logo there. So, let's pop this open. It's really heavy duty, nicely made. I mean, just like those old school lunchboxes. Sick. So, yeah, no, this is sick. All right, so you have, and I'm not opening him because he just looks fantastic in the box. You have Mankind GameStop exclusive pop, which looks really cool. He's in his old outfit, not his newer Mankind outfit. That's actually on the lunchbox. This was actually his first outfit he came out with, and it looks really cool. And again, it shows the wave on the back. It's the same wave I see on all these pops, but all the ones I grab are not part of the wave, which is kind of interesting. So GameStop seems to be having a lot of exclusive WWE pops, so really, really cool. I like that. I think that looks awesome. You also do get, oh, this is cool. We're going to leave the pop, but we're going to open up everything else. See, but it doesn't say everything on the lunchbox. You get more than what it says on the lunchbox. So you get this lanyard. This is cool. So you get this lanyard and this, like, oh, okay. It's a lanyard with this on it. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be. Kind of like ID tag, kind of.
Backstage
from
pass.
Funko. Yeah, kind of. I wish it would have said that or something. And then you get this, I believe he's a magnet. That's a magnet, right?
It's a keychain. It's like your
That's just the
Bebop and
keychain?
Rocksteady
Okay, because
keychain.
there's something else in here too. But so really cool. So again though, this has his newer outfit on it, and this has the older outfit. And then you have this, which it shows WWF on one side, and then has Mankind on the other. So this is actually pretty cool. I might end up throwing this on my keys. That's really cool. So not bad. So a pop, a lanyard, and a keychain. Something in here I'm super excited about though. Oh, sick. Then you get a pin, which I don't do much with the pins, but this pin is pretty cool. There it is. I wish they would do a lot more of this kind of mystery box stuff. I really like it, even though a lot of this stuff I don't really do anything with. It is really cool to see. So, and then here is the best part.
Those are mine.
No, they're not. This is the best part about this lunchbox, and I am so happy that they decided to include all this. You get Mankind socks or Mr. Sako. How about that? But you know what's crazy?
You only get
It's
one? Oh.
You only get
Wow,
one.
that's
ridiculous, right? I was hoping you would get 2 to wear, but you only get one. So, if someone else buys this and you don't want the sock, let me know so I can have 2 pairs of socks. But so they give it to you, you know, to put it on your hand. You can see the picture right there. But that is kind of lame. I was really hoping for a full set of socks, but that's okay. So that's pretty cool. So you pay about $20. It's like $22. You get a pin, the keychain, the lanyard, the sock, and the pop. And then, of course, you do get the lunchbox, which the lunchbox is actually really cool. So not bad. I do like it. Like I said, I'm a big fan of stuff like this. I wish that they would do this more often, but they don't, which is kind of a bummer. So there you go. So that's just plowed everything over. Okay. So there's the Mankind stuff. Super cool. Geez. Again, if you're not interested in pops, I mean, maybe you just want it for the sock. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So that is GameStop exclusive. So check that out. Really cool. I'm digging it. These WWE pops are just everything right now. So
the WWE or WWF?
Well, technically it's WWF, but they are WWE now, which that's the WWE symbol. So, but whatever. I'm gonna keep saying it. They're WWE pops. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So next thing we got. We're gonna leave those 2 for last. We got a Mcfarlane. Mcfarlane! So, he was also at GameStop, and they had 3 or 4 of them. Godspeed from DC Rebirth. The wife goes, who is he? And I'm like, he's one of the speedsters. There's hundreds of speedsters for Flash, if you don't know. Well, not hundreds, but there is quite a lot. I did not pre-order this guy. I wanted to see him in person, and I think he looks fantastic. I'm not a huge fan of the Flash, but I do really like some of the speedsters, and the reason why I really like this guy is he's actually skinny. The Reverse Flash they just did from Injustice and the Flash they did from Injustice, I hate. I can't stand. They're way too big. I don't like them. But he looks really, really good. And again, that's just my opinion. That's just how I feel. But yeah, so let's see. So this was at GameStop. Super excited. Haven't found a new Mcfarlane in a while just because there hasn't been much out. There's a lot of stuff coming, so definitely watch. But the picture is kind of boring, though. Mm-hmm. I mean, they literally just put it behind a black background. Well, and then the card,
yeah,
his arms aren't moving. There's no effects. There's nothing. So
different color as well.
Kind of just weird that they did that. Yeah, you're right. This is almost like Power Rangers. This is more yellow. And he's supposed to be gold. So weird. Very weird that they did that on the box. I'm not sure exactly why. But
it looks more bronze than gold as well.
No, he's totally bronze. You're totally right. So there he is out of the box. He does come with some cool effects. I don't know if I'm going to really like those, but he totally is bronze, not gold, which is interesting, or yellow. But let's pop him up. Let's see how he is. So you get, oh, interesting. Okay, so you get these effects. They're a lot harder than the original rubber pieces that he usually gives you, which is kind of interesting. I thought they were going to be very rubbery. They're a little more stiff when it comes to it. So you get that one, and you get this one. I don't know exactly where they are supposed to go. And guess what? The box doesn't give you any reference on where they're supposed to go. So we'll see. But I do like how this guy looks. I'm pretty excited. Like I said, we haven't got a new Mcfarlane in a while. I think the last one we got was probably Arkham Knight, probably. But it's just a lot of stuff hasn't popped out yet. So all right, let's see. Godspeed. I do really like how this guy looks. I might have got a messed up hand though. Jesus. Interesting though, he doesn't have any alternate hands. I'm pretty sure I got a messed up hand. Maybe. But no alternate hands. His hands are really wonky. I don't know how I feel about that. I really like the body, but I don't know. And the face. So you can look at his hands there.
Yeah, what's wrong with his hands?
Yeah, very interesting hands that they give you, first of all. I do like this flat one. This one's kind of weird, especially if he's not going to be holding anything. But the joints are kind of weird, which I will go over when I do it. But I do think the costume looks pretty good. His face looks really good. What's crazy to see is because I've been doing all these Ninjettis, this is white and gold. Do you see the paint mist on a lot of this? No, not even close compared to those white Ninjettis. So props to Mcfarlane for not doing that. Here's the back of him. The back of him, not anything crazy. Just, you know, that bronze and white like we said. But I do think, I love his body, and I do really like his face sculpt. Everything else is kind of interesting. So let's just look over it. So his head does move up and down. He actually has pretty good motion in his head. Turning wise, really good. He's not restricted. So here's what I don't like, though. It's like he's a Build-A-Figure almost. Look at that. I put his arms down. Look at those joints, man. So he like has those Build-A-Figure pieces for his shoulders, which is interesting to say the least. I don't know why. His arms do move pretty well. I mean, I can get them up pretty good. This is pretty loose though. Like I said, it feels like a Build-A-Figure. No thigh swivel. Look at that. That's disgusting. No thigh swivel at all. His legs have good motion. His ankles, I actually do like these feet. You got the bend in the toe there. The ankles are actually not nearly as bad as like usually for Mcfarlane because this joint looks different to me. It's like it's actually in a full joint into his foot. Now you can kind of see it more. So I'm sure a lot of people don't like that, but his ankles are solid, which is nice. The knees aren't bad. Like I said, no thigh swivel. But the one thing I don't like is look at these hands. So it's like almost new joints again. You can bend them, but like, man, that looks like Stranger Things.
Yeah.
It's a very weird wrist joint. It's like separated in two to make it go places, which is weird. I thought it was just that hand that did it, but it's not. So I don't know, like, why would you do this? Pose him like that?
I don't know.
Right? That's weird. So, I don't know. What's weird, too, is when you put his arms down, if you want to move these, you can't really move them up or down. Like, that's your motions you have. So, they are kind of stuck. Like this. Yeah, I don't know. That's really weird. This is definitely a new kind of sculpt. Maybe it's not. I haven't bought some of them. I'm sure someone probably has this. I'm not a huge fan of the hands they gave you because, I mean, if he's supposed to be running, it doesn't look that great. But I do, like I said, I think the ankle joints are pretty awesome, actually. Well, I say that until I can't get him to stand. So, I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about this guy. See these effects. Like, I would assume they just wrap around his arms or his legs or something. These effects are kind of weird, too. They're not like the other ones. They just fall. They still don't hook on anywhere very good. I mean, maybe I'm not putting them on the right spots, but maybe they're just supposed to go. See, they don't really fit on his feet either. So, kind of interesting. I don't know. Those effects aren't great. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this guy. I'm not a huge fan of his hands. They just don't really do it for me. And, like, even his fingers. Like, why would you give him these hands? That don't make any sense to me. And I'm pretty sure he don't shoot lightning out. So, yeah. I don't know. This is okay. I really like the head sculpt a lot, and I actually do like the body, but these hands and joints on the hands and then these shoulders are not my favorite. So we'll have to see. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed because I was actually pretty excited to get this guy because I thought he looked really good, but I don't know. We'll have to see. So there he is. There's Godspeed. What do you think? It's just weird, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I got a bad one. I don't think so, though. You guys will have to let me know.
Like you said, though, those hands don't make any sense.
They really don't. And these effects are not that great to me. But, okay. So there's Godspeed. So kind of, for me, that's a miss. I Really like the face, I really like the body, but those hands are terrible, and I don't really like the effects, so you guys will have to let me know. So, but the face looks great. And again, the paint apps, like I said, way better than Ninjetti's. So, you have to let me know what you guys think about that. Yeah, I don't know, not a huge fan. So, let's go into two other things that we're going to be a huge fan of. Well, hopefully. So, we're going to save Ichigo for last again. Here we go. Boom! We have the Xmen Wolverine animated series, the VHS edition, which is really cool. I've had this pre-ordered since it came out. I used to watch Xmen animated series all the time, and of course, Wolverine is my favorite. So, this is the first plastic-free packaging box figure I have. If you are wondering what I'm talking about, it's windowless, so you can't see the picture, or you can't see the figure in there because they're taking the plastic out. Now, it seems like Marvel Legends and Power Rangers are both going this route, which I know a lot of people are not happy about. One, because of these Ninjettis here with bad paint apps, and, you know, for figure swappers. You can take this in store, swap it. I think this will be hard to swap in store, but, I mean, you could take it home and take it back, and Walmart's not going to know. So that kind of sucks. So we're going to see how we like this. The one thing I will say, I love this box art. This is fantastic. That looks really cool. You know, it's supposed to resemble a VHS. It really does look like a VHS. Before I open it, I do have, this is obviously not Marvel, but this was around the same time era. This is the Batman animated series VHS, and this is actually a VHS. So you can see size-wise, it's obviously a lot bigger, but you know, how it looks, you look at the sides, they look almost like an old school VHS. Even the back looks just like it, which is really cool. And this is obviously DC, this is Marvel. And then you look at the side again, same thing. So only difference is obviously it's a lot bigger than a VHS and does not come with the VHS. So the other thing I wanted to compare, so they've been doing this VHS thing a little bit. So you have the Crow, and if you've watched my past video, the Rocketeer, they did the same thing, a VHS thing. Now, this is the route I wish that they would go, to where you have the VHS. It does kind of look like a VHS. Obviously, it does. This looks a lot more like a VHS. But what I do like about this Crow one is obviously you can open it up and see the figure. So I actually have seen these ones at store, and we actually open them up, and the Crow has a bunch of messed up paint apps. So that is something that is a big bummer with this if they're going to keep doing it like this. Now, I really like this, so let's open it up and let's just see how the figure looks. So hopefully there's a Wolverine in here, right? This came directly from Hasbro Pulse, so cross your fingers, maybe?
Yep.
So they do have a couple more of these. They have Mr. Sinister, they have Jubilee, and for some reason I've been seeing everybody selling the Jubilee one. So I don't know if it's bad. I haven't watched any reviews on it. Wolverine's the only one I got, but interesting.
What's it look like?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to like these. So that's the bottom, if you open the bottom.
Ooh.
So it's almost like, what did I do with them? Can you see them anywhere? No, they're down there. It's almost like those Power Rangers VHSs I opened up a little bit ago. That are with the Megazords that are super small. So we're going to open the top. Let's see. Again, I think this is a great idea art-wise. And I wouldn't be, you know, upset if they did this here and there. But I really do like being able to see the figure. So here's the top. Wow, yeah, I'm not a fan. All right, so wow. Okay, so that's the box. Your accessories are just all thrown together.
Oh, that's
in
nice.
Here, which is okay. And here's the figure.
He looks small.
He does look small. Yeah, man, we might have a disappointing day today, huh? The Lunchbox is the best thing here. So like I said, this is what I really don't like. Here's your accessories. And they are all together in here. So hopefully they don't get scratched up. I'm not a fan of that. really, at all. Let's see. So we get some alternate hands, which we do have the right set, which is cool. So that's like something for him to hold. Curious what he comes on. I for sure thought this came with a lot more stuff, but I guess I was wrong. Here's an alternate head, and honestly, I don't think it looks that great to me. It doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look amazing to me. Just doesn't really have detail in it at all. And I know you're probably saying, well, it's his face. He doesn't have much detail. I get it. It just doesn't look anything amazing, right? Paint apps are okay on it. It's not
Yeah, I mean,
great.
He's black all over his face.
I think this is why most people decided to buy this. Right there with the picture of Scott and Jean. Now, kind of interesting. Obviously, if you guys have seen the meme, Wolverine sitting there with his hand on the picture. So that's why I think a lot of people grabbed it. But that's all your accessories. I for sure thought you got more than that. But I'm wrong, and they threw them all together. So now the figure is just in this wrap. Why did they do that? So they did that, and then that. So, I will say he looks pretty cool, though. I do like how he looks. One thing I will say, though, is with putting him in like that, these didn't get too bent, but I could see these claws getting bent. And yeah, he is actually very tiny. I thought he was going to be bigger than this, too. So here,
Oh my god.
he is. He is pretty small. Now, I do actually like how he looks. I think he looks really good. The details on his skin and everything look really good. The suit looks good. The claws are actually really cool. They're a lot longer than I thought they would be, which is really nice. Like I said, because he's just in there, though, I can see them getting bent pretty well. You can move them. They're not too bad. Here is the side of him. He is tiny, though. I did not realize he was this small. Maybe I should read better. But I do like the suit. The suit looks good. The paint apps don't look terrible. It is interesting that they did that orange on the side. They definitely threw that in there, which is okay with me, but not great. It's almost cell shaded, like they've been doing these Power Ranger figures and the Batman figure. Yeah, I mean, he looks okay. He looks pretty good to me. So the alternate head just comes with his teeth open, which is nice, I guess. As far as, oh, that's an interesting joint. Wow. So here's your arm joint.
Oh.
That is very interesting. This can come down to get his hand down a little bit. So you are not very limited because this arm piece goes all the way around, which is nice. Let's see. So we've got here, that turns. So he's got really good arm joints. They're not bad at all. They don't feel like they're going to break. He does have a thigh swivel, which is nice. He bends here. He's pretty stiff in the legs. Little paint scuffing there. I do really like the boots. The boots are pretty nice. The ankle, you have the ankle but no toe, no toe joint. And he can kind of do the splits. He definitely feels like he's going to snap if I go any farther with that. But he has some pretty good motion. I do really like his claws. I'm not disappointed. I mean, I do like Wolverine, so I'm glad to have this. Wolverine from the animated series is definitely my favorite, so that's cool. But, oh man, this peg is huge. Let me get his head on real quick as I drop it everywhere. Oh man. His neck is just so beefy that for me to like put the head back on, that ball just keeps moving on me and I feel like I'm gonna break it. Oh man, come on. There we go. Okay. So I do like him with this alternate head, even though I said the alternate head didn't look that great. You just want the grimacing teeth, obviously. Let me see if I can get him in some sort of cool position, I guess. Boom. So there he is. You guys will have to let me know what you guys think about this, because I know there's a lot of X-Men fans, and I'm curious if you're going to keep collecting this line, because this is probably definitely the only one I'm going to get. I'm not a huge fan of the size, and without being able to see the figure, I probably will not get it. The only thing I don't like is you did give him this, but you didn't give him any flat hands, because in the meme, he's kind of like has his hand flat on the picture, and you didn't get really anything else. The other hands, I would have probably preferred fist hands instead of these ones, because he's not going to be holding anything. Well, this, but that's it. It's okay. I mean, look at the size comparison, though. He is tiny compared to that. I do think it looks good. For the price, I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. I mean, I wouldn't mind having these of my favorite characters, and that's, you know, Wolverine is my favorite from the X-Men animated series, so that's okay, but you guys will have to let me know if you're going to pick this up or not. I know a lot of people have been disappointed. I do think he looks really good. I just don't know how I really feel about it. It's okay. It's not anything amazing to me. So, like I said, I do really like the box art, but I'm curious how it's going to be going forward. It's going to be a mess, I would assume. So there it is. There's Wolverine. That was on Hasbro Pulse. I don't know if you can still get it on there. It might be on there. It might be sold out. I'm sure they'll come back in stock, though. So, last thing we have. Sorry, I rambled a lot about that one, but I just kind of wanted to get some feelings out the way on that. It's okay. I do like it. Let me know what you think, again, if you're going to get it or not. Like I said, that's the only one I'm going to get. So, my favorite thing here, and again, this might not excite you guys, but this is me. We did Ichigo last week. We're doing Ichigo again, because that's why we got the shirt on again. So, this is again from 5K Toys. This is Hollow Ichigo, and if you don't watch Bleach, then you have no idea what I'm talking about. So go watch Bleach. This guy looks so cool, and I was so impressed with the one last week that I decided to go ahead and get this one. So we're gonna pop it open. I love these boxes. I think they are amazing, and I am really into Desin, who makes this, with Desun, however you say him, and 5K Toys. 5K Toys has been awesome. You do get points for stuff that you buy, so it's really cool. They do have quite a bit of cool stuff on there, so definitely go check them out. So, I'm so stoked. So here, oh man, yes. Here he is. Look at all the goodies. And yes, again, these are like $50. They do have some higher price figures on there, and they do have some lower ones, but for the accessories and everything, I think they're well worth the money. So he also has a bottom tray, and oh, what? That's cool. So he has a bottom tray like first Ichigo did, which is interesting because, again, they don't show this in any of the pictures. So it's just some bonus stuff, which is cool. So he comes with that exact same kind of stand as the last Ichigo did, which is interesting. You get 2 hooks for flight stands, and then there's the pieces. I'm not going to mess with this thing again. So if you want to see what this actually does, go check out my last video with the other Ichigo. But that's a complete surprise. They say, I mean, maybe it does. I don't read a ton on the figure, but you don't see pictures of any of that. So, and then the other thing, he does come with, which I knew he had this on. I didn't know that this was going to be separate. It's kind of the necklace he wears. We'll pull this out and put it on him when I pull everything else out. Then he comes with another robe, which is interesting, which I don't know why. I'm going to have to go back and look at the pictures again. So he comes with, yeah, it's just the top, which is interesting. I don't know why they did that. But again, it's all cloth, which is super cool. So, I mean, definitely have some cloth stuff for other people now. Okay, let's see. I love this. He comes with both swords, which is super cool. Where's the... It's the only thing I hate opening these, because I feel like I'm just gonna have everything just pop out everywhere. Okay. His head is apart in the packaging, so it almost looks like it's broken. It's not broken, guys. Don't worry. Okay, so really, really cool. Let's just get into this without messing stuff up. So we have alternate hand number 1, and he comes with both hands like that, kind of open, like you can almost hold something but can't. Then he does come with hands to actually hold something, and yes, he is all white. Again, if you don't know Bleach, definitely go watch and you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, he does come with more hands
scuffs on all these.
on all the hands because he's white. That's okay. These ones look okay. So these ones are to hold more stuff. Again, they look okay there. As long as the faces are good, I'm good. So here are the faces. We have quite a few alternate heads. And if this is your first time watching one of these figures, definitely go look at my other ones. You'll get a better idea because they look funny. There is head number 1. His mouth is closed, right? But he kind of has a smirk.
Yeah, he's kind of smart.
Okay, so you have that one. You have mouth number 2, where you can actually see his teeth, and you have a smirk. This box is like echoing my voice, which is interesting. Then you have the next head, which is more of a serious one, serious head, with no teeth showing. So again, 3 alternate heads, which is fantastic. I love it. You do. Oh, it fell out. Oh, what?
Did it break?
I don't know. I don't know if it was supposed to come like that because you do get the sword. I think this is just to, just to display like this, which is interesting. It does look like, you can see here, it looks like, oh, you broke the sword. It does look like a clean, there's nothing inside, which is interesting. So I believe that this is just to, like, display on his hip like that, which is cool. I really do like it because the reason I say that is why would they give you the sword if they're just going to give you the sword here? And there's the full sword. Now, what's interesting, let me see.
It's way too long.
It stops right there.
Yeah.
So it could go in, but yeah, it definitely stops right there. So this is not broken, but that's cool though, because you could do a toy photography with it broken, which is nice. That they basically gave you something broken already. That sounds funny. They gave you something broken for you to do your toy photography, but I really like the sword. That's really awesome. But here is the best sword. Heck. Oh man, this was worth the $50 right here. Look at this. Again, if you don't know Ichigo, that's his sword. So that thing is sick. I love how it looks. It
really
feels
like
way
their
different.
weapons.
They do an amazing job on the weapons. I think it's awesome. And you've got the little like tail feathers here, even though they're not tail feathers. I know it's ribbon. That's so cool. That is so cool. And we have Ichigo, when his face is totally apart. I mean, you fix his face. He kind of looks like iRobot right now. Oh, man. I gotta remember how to do this. That goes there. And that goes there. Oh, my goodness. I'm stoked. I am so stoked. Oh, so sick. There is Hollow Ichigo. How cool is he? His face is fantastic. Looks so cool. I love the outfit. Obviously, you know, you guys, if you've watched my channel, I'm a huge cloth person when capes, clothing, all that stuff. So that's a huge plus. There's the side of him. The back is not much. I will go over this more here once I show the back. There he is. Oh, I really feel like I have to sneeze, so bear with me. So here he is. Let's see. This looks like it comes off, and so did Ichigo's, but I really don't want to break it. Okay, so here we go. Let's kind of look underneath. He's just got his skinny white legs there, which is kind of creepy. Here's the back. He does have a peg hole there too as well, so You can do the peg for the flight stand right into his back instead of using the whole thing. I love this. This is fantastic right here. Yeah, it's really weird though. Like, it looks like these clothes would rip off, but it almost looks like you're ripping it. You know what I mean? It's like it should just be Velcro. I don't really understand why they just gave you this.
Does that go over top of it
I don't remember
to make
him
it bigger?
wearing two at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. Oh, to make his sleeves bigger.
Bigger, yeah.
Interesting. Where's the hole? See if we can even get it on. He does bend super easy, which is nice. You're not gonna... There went his head. And my dogs are going nuts too. Man, we're making everything look like Stranger Things right now. If you guys haven't watched Stranger Things Season 4, you don't know what I'm talking about, but you will. Let's see. See, and like this has, I believe, Velcro. Maybe not. Yeah, sure, I guess. Just gives him those big sleeves, which are pretty cool. It does make a big difference. I'll have to play around with this. This isn't on completely straight. It does look cool. It definitely has like some Velcro there, but doesn't. He looks fantastic though. Again, these joints are super great. You've got, you know, nice bend there. He can reach all the way back there. There's no thigh swivel. Well, there is. No, it's just where the connection is, but it bends very well. They do have a nice ankle joint. No toe joint there. The arms are really good. You're not going to be able to see because he has double sleeves on. They are very skinny, but they have that joint there, the elbow joint. The wrists move really nice. And then his head moves all over the place. Now you do have to be careful because then he'll look like iRobot with no hair. So, let me see. Man, you know, I almost like the original face the best. Looks really good to me. They only gave you one set of hair with this one, though. That is
interesting.
The big difference, I would say, between him and regular Ichigo is you get one set of hair, which I don't care. That's totally fine with me. There we go. And...
You better pose it how I want it posed.
I don't remember how it looked.
What do you mean?
How you want it posed.
Like this.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I will say, like, the joints are super easy to put on. The pegs on stuff are just super small. So just be very... Wow, this thing is heavy, though. Yeah. That's one thing I will kind of complain about, is it's really heavy for him, but he holds it very well. Trying to find the joint real quick to make sure his arm is, and it is. Like that. That's close enough. We'll fix it later. So, there he is. Now, he is going to be a little more difficult to stand with the sword because, like I said, the sword is heavy, but so how cool does he look? That sword is phenomenal. Yeah. First of all.
I need a life-size.
A life-size sword?
Sword, but just like that.
So,
if anyone knows where to find one.
Where to find one. We need some life-size bleach swords. So, here you go. There they both are. If you wanted to see this one get open, go check out my last video. This one's fantastic. I really, really, really like this one a lot. It looks great. I have nothing bad to say about these figures at all. I mean, the faces are kind of weird at first, but you definitely do get used to them. And it's nice to have all these different things. You get quite a bit of accessories, which is nice. And I think the quality is fantastic. I mean... I will pay $50 for each one of these over both of these. Now, these were cheaper, but like, I mean, what do you think looks better? I think these look way better than this, and obviously, but I love it. I think these are fantastic. So if you are new, definitely go check out 5K Toys. They have much other stuff besides anime. Much other stuff. They actually do have a Rorschach, but they call it Inkplot, Man, I think, something like that. Looks fantastic. It's like $90, so maybe we'll get that soon. We'll see, but I just wanted to get both of these. I'm super excited. So that's what we have today. You guys will have to let me know what you think. I think this Mankind Lunchbox thing is really, really cool. The pop's the pop. The vehicles are cool, you know, for 94 cents. You can't really beat that. These two, I'm really unimpressed with Godspeed. I just do not like those hands at all. The Wolverine looks good.
He's just so small.
He's just tiny, and I definitely won't be getting any more, honestly. This is fantastic. I might just keep spending money on 5K Toys because this is probably these are probably two of my favorite things I've gotten this year. So definitely check that out. I know they're not new, but I just wanted to show you guys. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about this guy for sure. I want to know what you guys think about the packaging, and if you're going to get this, let me know what you think about Godspeed. I think they had the right idea. I think they just missed on it. Do you guys like Bleach? Are you excited for Bleach? Yes, we are. Bleach, let's go. And, you know, all the rest of the stuff. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Instagram. Link will be in the description below. We will definitely do a picture, probably with these two today. And, yeah, if you guys have not started watching Stranger Things Season 4, watch it. Watch it. It is pretty good, and I'm interested to see what happens. We haven't finished it yet, so no spoilers. But yeah, and again, have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you guys have tomorrow off, and thanks for coming, and thanks for supporting. You guys are fantastic. I love it, and I'll let you sign us off. As always,
collectors never stop collecting.